It was almost Halloween on island of Sodor and the engines were very busy, carried freight and passengers around the island. One night at Tidmouth Sheds, Edward telling stories about on Halloween tales. On the date of the accident, the engine tried to escape the place of Swamp Lake Station and suddenly the engine derailed and too fast and plunged off the cliff into the lake below. They turn out for scrap and never seen the engine again. But when the ghost engine tried to escape on the bridge and the engine vanished into cold night air, the other engines were all shocked and disbelief. Henry the Green Engine, who on other hand, he was worried about the ghost. Last time, he was at Harwin's Lake Station and he was frightened. Edward? Said Henry. What is a Swamp Lake Station? Edward pondered. You know, Henry, that station was abandoned in many years ago and it was very old place which is extended to the island. Explained Edward. Henry felt more chilling of his wheels and he quite understood, but he was very nervous indeed. The next evening, Henry was resting at the siding. His driver checked his watch. Well, Henry, it looks like that we're rescheduled to midnight for pulling the flying kipper. Henry was baffled. Rescheduled? He said. How that schedule will be changed? Because the Fat Controller was changing Trainz scheduled and putting their society. Replied his driver. Soon, his cruise was oiled and grease him on his wheels. Henry was feeling for his confidant, but his confidant will soon runs out. That night, the fog and rain poured down. Henry was ready to go, but he was worried about his doubts. Come on, Henry, there's nothing to about it, said his driver. I know that, driver, said Henry nervously. But I felt something nothing about quixotic for some reason, but I felt more stereotypes than I remember. And Henry puffing away with his kipper train. When as Henry approached, the signalman calls his human error, forgotten to change the points and leaning towards the abandoned line. His driver was concerned. I hope it was Edward's station. But he was wrong. When Henry forgot the warning, it was too late. Luckily no one was hurt. Henry and his kipper train was off the line and straight into the lake. Suddenly, Henry heard something else. When Henry was mended, he was returned back to Tidmouth Sheds without another word to anyone.